What up, my freaks? Runnin site here with another Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Skalgrim Mod Skirmish. So this time I have decided that I want to test out the Orcs' capabilities with trying to break through a gauntlet of lances and long-range fire. In that light, I've done something similar to fleets that we've done in the Imperium campaign, or Imperial campaign, where it is a fleet made up of all long-range lance and nonsense. A pair of Archaeotech arcs, 5 Omegas and 5 Achilleses. And by the way, that this setup gives you a perfect 4,000 out of 4,000 fleet capacity. So take it as a sign from the Omnissiah. Now this will output an absolutely insane amount of ranged firepower. I'm actually really curious if the Orcs would be able to reach us at all, but that's kind of the point here. We have the Lances were nerfed in a previous version, and then this time we also have the sub-mods and the Orcs were buffed. Will this be enough for them to be able to approach the fleet? I.e., will we have to actually use any kind of strategy, or do we just sit there and the enemy will die long before they reach us? Let's find out. I do also want to see your ranges at, yeah, they're still pretty big. What's your tankiness? 2,437 versus 1,000. Yeah, okay, so the Achilleses must be in front of the Omegas, just by virtue of the fact that these guys are a lot tankier. Honestly, the Archaeotech arcs are kind of squishy as well, but that is to be expected. Anyway, wait, the Achilleses also have Nova cannons, though, whereas the Omegas do not. Interesting. Okay, anyway, save. Yes, we are bringing the Auger Probe and the Cybernetic Orb, stuff that was once again very similar to the stuff I used in the Imperial campaign against the Orcs. And then we're going to launch once again against the Orcs, and we'll see just how well they can do against this. In fact, let's increase their fleet capacity by 15 points as well, because that, wait, no, campaign is 125%. Let's increase it by 30%. Let's see if they can do this with even more Orcs. Now, maybe by 15%. I say 15 and not 30 because we won't have all the crazy upgrades that you get in the campaign here. We only have a limited amount of upgrades, but let's increase the number of them anyway. And let's see if this is a fair test or not. I'm excited. This is going to probably go pretty horribly for the Orcs. But I'm hoping it doesn't. My ideal case scenario here will be that we lose, because I'm not going to try very hard to control the battle. Mostly just let our ships take care of themselves. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, looking lovely though. The AdMech ships are just so glorious. Damn. Alrighty, Archaeotech arcs. And we're just gonna sit here. I'm not going to go into a cloud. I'm just gonna sit back here, though. All you Omegas, because you're squishy, you're gonna be a third line. I want you a little bit further back past the Achilleses, because the Orcs are bound to ram us. Achilleses, you are gonna be up front here. Alright, there we go. And what I want you guys to do, Achilles, I want you to fire your Nova cannons first and then switch. Group 2, and then Omegas are going to be Group 3. There we go. We're going to set them all to lock on, and we're going to see what we can do. Ready up. Alright, first thing is first, launch heavy seeker missiles at whatever we can see. The enemy are launching some. Ooh, and I just realized we do not have any kind of fighter defense, so that's going to be pretty interesting. And I'm not going to try to get any. And I mean, yeah, we should go into the cloud, but I'd rather test it without. I'd much rather test it without. Let's also try to identify Orcs. That's a lot of Orky ships coming.
State your order.
Alright, now you guys moving right behind these guys, and then you guys moving right behind these. And I know I'm gimping myself a little bit by not making use of gas clouds for a fleet like this, but no, whatever. This is for the Orcs. I'm really invested in them being good. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna block all these missiles. Oh, you stupid piece of debris. I hate you so much. Look at this garbage. Oh, that is such nonsense. And it makes me sad. Alright, well, I guess we're moving up front then. You guys, move away from the stupid piece of debris. Yeah, hostile signature detected, you damn debris. Alright, let's get ready to launch another Auger Probe as well. Keep those missiles. Actually, how many missiles are breaking through? Ooh, we're already able to fire. You know what? Set up brace for impact for now, then. Because that's a lot of fighters. Oh, you are not going to have a good time here, buddy. Gonna have a good time here at all. Alright, well, let's keep firing then. See if any of these collide. How many of our missiles will get shot down? Well, at least you're braced. You guys can now sit where you are. Get ready to pop those Nova cannons out there. Can't range the enemy yet, but we'll wait for it. You guys, you're literally just gonna sit there and fire. We're gonna play this like a tower defense, and yeah, this debris is gonna be in your way as well, isn't it? Do this. Can you shunt it out of the way so that it's not blocking you?
Reroute power to
How are you doing?
propulsion.
That's a lot of fighter bombers. They are dropping our HP. They really are dropping our HP by quite a bit. They might kill our admiral like this. I would be happy but angry if they do.
Receiving your order.
Probably should have fired. Oh wow, look how much damage the Bismarck's taken from the missile fire. Oh, are these guys trying to go after the missiles? Interesting. Or are they being recalled? Well, you're gonna repair. Can't go beyond the side, please. And we are not yet ready for anything else. Let's also identify these ships. We ready for at least a couple Nova cannon shots? I would like to combine them so we can do maximum amount of damage. We're not letting the orcs get a free win here. Oh my lord, look how much damage. I mean, that was a battleship too, and it's almost dead. Oh, this one's getting near though. Let's keep using cybernetica orbs just like in the Imperial campaign. Nova cannons, get ready to fire. Right in this blob and then right in that blob. And then Achilles, you guys will be firing as well. Let's fire a couple more out here. Oh, I'm using IVM on the side. Whoops, actually, that's not a bad idea. I shouldn't have done it, but now that I think about it, that'll keep the fleet... oh man, I should have fired another IV on the side over here then. That would have worked quite well. Alright, well you guys now go to lock-on, and you guys go to lock-on. And just keep doing your thing. Alright, now we're watching. I'm not going to do anything else other than fire more Nova cannons when they're ready. Not even going to bother with boarding actions or anything like that. Whether these guys win or not will be up to the firepower of the lances and the... Oh my god. There's a little ship blocking this one. Lovely. And, yeah, the power of the lances and otherwise the tankiness or non-tankiness of the orcs. Is that a rock I see in the background there? Alright, how are you guys doing? Ooh, the Archaeotech arcs are indeed taking damage. I'm going to allow the Archaeotechs to die. And I very well could set them up into auto-engage, but no. This is a firepower test and an orc tankiness test. Oh, you guys are still braced. My bad. My bad. Set up to lock on now. Alright, that's another ship down. They're still in a pretty bad way. Oh, you need to... Okay, the debris is now interfering with your stuff. Alright, you move out here, and then you move out here. There we go. Oh, you guys are still firing through to the sides as well. Man, they're breaking through, but it's not actually going all that well for them. Archaeotech arcs are still alive, but it's starting to get pretty close. Achilles is 20 more seconds until you can fire another one of your volleys of Nova cannons. More Orky ships coming into ram. Oh, look like happy faces.
We cannot endure.
You gonna hit the ship? Yes, you are very, very slightly, though, and I think you're gonna break apart after this as well. I'm getting some side volleys in. Alrighty, how are we looking? I mean, considering the fact that we haven't moved... Oh, one of the Archaeotech arcs is routing, though. That is not so great for us. We could rally with the other Archaeotech arc, maybe not. No, I can't. Alright, Nova cannons once again ready to go. Yeah, I definitely could have split up the fleet more with more Nova cannons. We are allowing them to approach. Our Admiral's almost out of the picture as well. Alright, speaking of Nova cannons, let's do non-Eye of the Omnicide, or maybe one Eye of the Omnicide, like right here. And then a bunch of regular Nova cannon. Oh, is that a Nova cannon shot? Nova cannon shot right... There's an Admiral here, right there. Alright, let's see how much damage that does. Damn, he's not in the center anymore. Still should be quite a bit. That was 4, right? Yeah, pretty good. And you can still fire. You know what? No, you're gonna have the MSI right here. And, oh. Who can also fire? Oh, I did not mean to move you forward. Well, oh well. Oh well, you guys. Oh, it's because your movement has something to do with when you fire your Nova cannon, doesn't it? You can actually move out here. You're in the way of the damn Omega, you are scuttleable. Let's just recover you.
State your order.
And keep the orcs identified. And everybody, you know what? Let's go movement, auto-engage, movement, auto-engage, movement, auto-engage. Probably could have done that earlier, but whatever, too late now. Let's get another Nova Cannon shot right there, and let's keep watching. Yeah, we're definitely having most of our shots blocked by the debris fields now. Ooh, some nice torps coming in. Gonna hit you. No, they all got shot down. Alright, I imagine that you are in a very bad shape. Yeah, alright. Really should be using repairs and stuff more instead of just watching, but hey. This is a test. Alrighty, it looks like we are in pretty good shape here. The Omegas obviously aren't moving. The Archotech Arc is still alive, but all of our debris, or all of our shots are being blocked by debris, which will allow more orcs to close with us. And yes, if I was controlling this, I would obviously move out of the debris field. But you know what? I do kind of like the concept of a really busy battlefield with a ton of wreckage everywhere, being almost impossible for the crew to get firing solutions, while the orcs, they live for this stuff. They're just watching pieces of debris smash into ships and smashing them themselves, purposely ramming everything. They'd love this. I love this. Alrighty. Ooh, you're gonna get hit in the back there. That's not so good for you. Getting some rams in. More Orky ships coming apart. Alright, so half our fleet is visible and half our fleet is hidden, and we haven't lost any of our fragile little Omegas, but they're also probably missing every shot with their Lance Artilleries at this stage. I don't know what you're doing. I guess you're trying to kite, but you can't move for some reason. Interestingly enough, considering you're still in auto-engage. Well, whatever. Whatever, not gonna use any more of our Nova Cannons. I'll let the AIs duke it out until the end here. So what a cool fight in this debris field. I think people have commented in the previous campaigns that the game really did debris fields right, and I agree, they're really cool. I guess the only problem, once again, is just the fact that the debris doesn't break apart. Like, you can break apart a Blackstone Fortress after a few shots with some of the crazy weaponry, but invincible debris doesn't... yeah, they should definitely have HP, and debris should, like, blow apart or disappear after a specific number of shots. What are you doing? Why did you decide to face these guys alone out here and close the distance? What the hell are you doing, AI? All of these ships can move, but only this ship decided to go out here close enough to where the enemy can hit it, despite the fact that it has a range of like 5 times or 6 times as much. I'm really interested to know why the AI decided that this ship needed to do this. Although it did move out of the debris field, that is a fact. Are the other ships approaching now? Gonna get some of those Omegas. Oh, hello, little Gargant on top. No, your ship is exploding. Jump off, buddy. Jump off. Oh, for a second it almost looked like he did jump off when the ship came apart. Alrighty, now then there is going to be one enemy left, and I do think we have this one in the bag here. Looks like it's a Mega Rocks. No, yeah, it is a Mega Rock. There we go, the only boarding action we will ever do. And did both of our Archotech survive? Yeah, they did. You're still out here firing at this distance. We could hit it with a bunch of Nova Cannons, but... Actually curious, how long will it take to destroy this thing, considering most of these guys are probably not actually able to land their shots due to the debris?
Teleportarium vectors calculated.
Teleportarium vectors calculated? What are you talking about? Come on, fire those Omega Cannons. I want to see a cool shot here. Come on, guys, fire. There we go. Well, at least one of them fired. I wonder how much HP it has now. Alright. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Oh, it's under mutiny, and it hasn't actually managed to kill this Achilles, oddly enough, despite the fact that, once again, we're not really controlling it. I do believe that this battle is over as well. Sorry, Gork's Maw. Not a bad name for an Orky ship, though. Not one of the funny ones, but still. Actually, one that makes oh, and you're so slow you can't actually get close enough to identify this guy. See, the auto engagement AI didn't even stay in the field. Oh, that's very interesting. So the auto engagement AI does act differently from the way the AI acts when it controls the fleet, because the AI will absolutely stay in gas clouds when you can't spot it. Well, that's quite interesting. But anyway, clearly the firepower was telling. To be fair, this is a fairly obnoxious fleet, and the fact that it is a massive battle also does favor the fact that there is a long-range firepower, so that everything was pretty much in our favor. I do, however, want to point out that the orcs were still able to breach our line. If that was the player playing them instead of the AI, I do think that they would have had a much stronger chance with a bunch of uses of big red buttons and a more spread out fleet, as well as various other ship types. If they had brought a bunch of carriers, they would have obviously ripped our fleet apart, and orc carriers are a classic strategy because they can bring one of the biggest number of strike craft, and it used to be the biggest number of strike craft, 4 points, and I do imagine that that's still the case, although I haven't tested it. Their strike craft used to be so good by virtue of sheer numbers, even though the actual units are trash, that they got nerfed back in the time when Vanilla was still receiving an update. Anyway, that's it for another Skalgrim Mod skirmish, and I don't know what we'll be doing next, but I guess we'll figure it out. As always, if you guys have any suggestions, do let me know, and stay tuned for more, so don't forget to leave a like and a comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.